Good afternoon, I'm Ollie Black and this is Channel 3 News. Headline news today, chance for quarry could be a worry. Allegedly, the government is considering creating a quarry on the Singh farm, east of the A3. Their plan is to use the primary aggregate, like sand, gravel and crushed rock, for the construction industry. Pageites stone and sand has been used to build the main infrastructure at Charthouse School in the nearby town of Godalming. Taking into account the rapid growth of the housing market and the London Olympics, the quarry seems an essential source of raw materials for future projects. The situation has become alarming for the local residents and environmental groups, but others argue that the quarry would result in significant financial benefits. Our environmental correspondent, Jonny Fieldman, is 5 miles away from the site of the proposed project. Hi, Jonny.
Hello, Ollie. We're at Charthouse School today, planning to interview Mr. Patel, who's planning to make a bid on the quarry site. Good morning, Mr. Patel. How are you?
Hi, Jonny. Nice to see you.
Are you planning on investing in the government scheme of building a quarry?
Looking at a high possibility that I'm going to invest in this quarry because my portfolio at the moment means that I'm lacking raw materials in my property market. And if I was to gain full access to this huge property site, then in some ways I would have a barrier to entry, especially in this area, to the property market, because for a basic property to be constructed, you need the materials like the limestone and the Pageites stone from the quarry. And I really think that if I was to get this, it would give me a large advantage over other competitors in the business. So yes, it is a high possibility that I might invest in this. Yes, Jonathan, I have thought about it, and the environment is getting worse and worse these days, and it's all over the news. But at the end of the day, my main aim is to maximize my profit, and the only way this will be achieved is if I get full access to this quarry. And I also think that in the future, if these profits are exceptional, I might give something back to the environment by doing something like carbon offsets. So in the long run, I think it will balance out, but this might mean the locals with the noise pollution and everything will suffer in the short run.
Thank you very much for your time, Mr. Patel.
Thank you, Jonathan. Take care.
And here we have someone on the other side of the argument, Sara Ozbek, head of the Environmental Society at Charthouse. Well done.
Quite frankly, there's no way a quarry could be a good thing. We'd be reducing the mineral groundwater, risking contamination, losing land for agriculture, we'd be losing the unsaturated zone, and not to mention that quarries are just dangerous, dangerous, dangerous.
Sara, what do you think of Mr. Patel's views?
In June 2000, the death rate averaged about 3 times the construction, and the injury rate was higher than any other industry. Environmentalist, I am fully against the construction of the quarry.
Thank you very much for your time, Sara. Thank you. And now, from a neutral point of view, a local boy has joined us, Lazurenko, who lives just a few hundred yards from the golf course. Good morning, Cenk.
Yeah.
Cenk, a quarry is an open pit mine which people extract rocks and minerals from.
Oh yeah, the hole in it. Yeah, the hole. My dad said like good jobs down there in it. So like loads of us get jobs down there, and they'll just be.
Yes, Cenk, it provides job opportunities. But what do you think about the aspect of the pollution being produced?
Oh yeah, it's going to be bare smelly around here. It's going to be bare noisy as well, innit? Like, you know, we're going to be like in our rooms and stuff, and like it's just the noise and the smell. It's going to hit us, innit?
Well, thank you very much, Cenk.
Safe, bruv. See you soon.
Finally, I think it's very important we have a scientific view on this. Dr. Dave is with us. Dr. Dave, what do you have to say about the situation?
Well, you see, what's going to happen is that first of all the trees in the area are going to be knocked down. This is going to destroy all the local wildlife, and is actually going to be detrimental to the ecology of the area for many generations even to come. After that's been done, basically, effectively a large hole is going to be dug in the ground. Over the course of the next 10 or 12 years, stone's going to be extracted from the quarry. This is going to cause a ridiculous amount of noise pollution, dust pollution in the local area, and could be very detrimental to wildlife left untouched. So I actually think it's going to be quite devastating on the environment.
Thank you, Dr. Dave. Thank you very much. We've had many different perspectives today on the matter, but I think the main question still remains. What do you think? Jonny Fieldman, Channel 3 News, Godalming.
Thanks for that, Jonny. Indeed, that is the question. I'm afraid that's all we have time for today. Good afternoon, Godalming, and we'll see you tomorrow.